What's up, everybody? I'm Daemon Hatfield, and welcome to IGN Live at Comic-Con 2019. Joining me is IGN's Jim Vejvoda, and also directors of a little movie called Avengers Endgame, Joe and Anthony Russo. Welcome, guys.
Hey,
Thank
how
you
are
very
you?
much. Happy to be here.
So, before we pick your brain about everything Endgame, you brought an exclusive deleted scene from the movie. Let's check it out.
All right, let's do it.
All clear, which way?
Oh, you say something?
I said I want to claw my eyes out. But unfortunately, it wouldn't do any good, because I already saw the awfulness. Will you focus?
I'm focused.
This pretty place is about to get uglified real quick by a bunch of freaking elves.
Did you know that I saw all these people die? So this is a little bit difficult for me, okay? So why don't you reach down deep inside and try and find a small ounce of humanity?
Just give me the thingy.
Just give me the thing. Just give me the thing. I didn't even want to come here. I'm living all these repressed memories.
God, get it together.
Yes, good.
You're embarrassing. All right, which way? You don't know? You used to frickin' live here.
For 1,500 years, not forever. That way, I think. Yeah, maybe.
We are dead. We are so dead.
Good. That was fun. So that was yet another funny moment for Bro Thor. Can you tell us why this one didn't make it into the movie, and was it how close was the scene to actually making it?
It was in there for a while.
Yeah, it was in the cut for a while. Yeah, I think just because it seemed perhaps sort of look, the Thor arc was very important to us in this film, and we wanted to really beat it out in the most sort of detailed way we could. And sometimes when you get to the editing process, you realize that the life that the actor is bringing to the scenes is so rich and textured and has so much subtext to it, you don't need quite as much text as you thought you did at the script phase. And I think this is a good example of that, where Hemsworth was really delivering on his arc without this scene.
So we still have some unanswered questions about Endgame. Let's get right into it. How is it that the directors, yourselves, and the writers of this movie have two completely different, contradictory explanations of the movie's time travel?
I don't think that that's true.
Is that not true?
I think Marcus and Feely were drunk when they gave those interviews. And I think they've recanted.
Gotcha.
As far as I understand.
Although they may have a very similar explanation about us. We'll see. I mean, I think like part of the beauty, I think, of this issue is that really that's what it comes down to in the writer's room when we collaborate together, is like we talk about all the infinite possibilities, we talk about the different versions, interpretations, but at the end of the day, and this is true for the entire MCU, there are many more possibilities that are discussed that make their way into the movies themselves. So the text becomes the movie, and then you use that text in the film as the jumping off point for future storytelling. And there is a variety of ways you can interpret what happened in an Endgame.
It doesn't have to be, it's not defined specifically in that movie. It will be defined by a future movie. Of course, we give rules. I think the rules are also open to debate, but clearly. So, our interpretation of that is a multiverse, which we just think is filled with a lot of story potential. But this is, we're not at Marvel anymore, so this is really a Kevin. This is a Kevin problem.
That's his problem.
Yeah.
Now, another question: does Cap live out his life with Peggy in a separate universe, though?
Yes, he
For
does.
us?
According to
us, yes.
according to the Russo theory, he does. He lives
According
his
to us,
life
he
out
was in
a
an
separate
alternate
universe.
reality where he could have made a baby with Peggy. He could have.
Right.
He probably had to awkwardly explain the situation with Sharon Carter to Peggy. There's all kinds of things
That needed an explanation.
that happened.
Now, also in your version, was there ever a time when Cap goes to Vormir and because he's got to put the stones back, does he meet Red Skull?
He would
Yeah.
certainly have met Red Skull to return the stone. Unfortunately, there's a no return policy in respect to
No money back.
no money back policy in respect to getting Black Widow back.
What sort of? Well, I'll let you field the next one.
Oh, I had a question about the Blu-ray that's coming up. We saw the deleted scene earlier. How many deleted scenes are going to be included on the home release?
Ah,
Do you remember?
few. Quite a few. I don't know.
Oh, we
But maybe
can't.
5 or so. I don't
Yeah,
even
it was about 5. Yeah.
Yeah. There were, yeah. I can't enumerate them.
Can't quantify exactly.
Yeah.
Did you two record a director's commentary track?
We did.
course.
Yes.
And we always do it with Marcus McFeely.
Love it.
So yeah.
And about 20 minutes in, it devolves into an hour-and-a-half fight about time travel. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Yeah.
So you've announced some exciting big new projects. You have
Yeah.
Magic the Gathering, Grimjack, and Battle of the Planets.
Yes.
Now, I'm just curious because you've worked with the MCU actors in other projects. You have Tom Holland and Cherry. You've got Chadwick in 21 Bridges.
Yeah.
Will there be any MCU stars involved in any of those new?
I would assume. I think Magic's animated. We haven't cast the voices yet, though. Both Grimjack and Battle of the Planets are in about as early a state as you could possibly imagine. But you know, we come from a big Italian family. We love collaboration. We love going on set and having it feel like we're with our family every day. We value our experience on set as much as we do the material that we're working on. So, you know, we love everyone that we worked with, and that's why we keep working with them. So I'm sure they'll be back.
Can you tell us how you came to the Magic the Gathering project? I used to play a lot of Magic the Gathering. I love collectible
Are
cards.
you good?
I was just fine, just totally mediocre. Solid.
Enough to enjoy it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I don't. Were you familiar with the card game?
We were very familiar with it. We actually spoke to Hasbro a few years back about potentially doing a screen adaptation for them. But this was prior to Winter Soldier, and then we got pulled into the Marvel Universe for 7 years.
Yeah, a little too busy.
So when we got done, we returned back to the property, and thankfully it was still available, and we mounted a series that we're going to do. It's edgy, smart, and really cool, and something that we're really proud of. And we're in the just about to begin production on it.
Wow, I'm
Exciting
super excited to see what you guys do with that. Thank you so much for coming by the IGN stage.
Of course, thank you guys
So
for having us. We really appreciate it. Yeah.
All right, Avengers Endgame hits home video on digital July 30th, Blu-ray and DVD on August 13th. More IGN Live at Comic-Con 2019 after this short break.